Yes. So the pitfalls of LED, we're talking about SOPs. Light is the #1 thing that plants use to create energy. It's I always say it's the #1 nutrient. So much thought is put into, and we have so many options for nutrient programs, right? For light nutrient programs, up until now, it's really just HPS or CMH or T5 fluorescence in a bedroom. And now with LEDs, kind of what we were touching on before, we have an infinite variation that we can work with, just like nutrient programs can add anything to anything to make any spectrum we want. So cannabis everything has been developed under HID lighting. For the last, I say 150 lifetimes, it's been grown under HID or HPS lamps. All the nutrient programs were developed under it. All the popular cultivars were selected under it, and all our industry knowledge was accumulated under it. And our intuition was developed under it too. So of course it's going to be difficult to switch. We're having to switch everything, and the plants are wondering what's going on too. So you have to look at everything. You have to look at your nutrient program, your SOPs, your environmental conditions, and even in some cases what cultivars you have. So what do you need to do is you need to re-examine your HVAC system, because one of the pitfalls is that you have the same amount of water that is the same amount of plants in a given room. When you switch that room over to LED, you have the same amount of approximately of transpiration of water in the air that needs to be eventually removed. You have much less heat because LEDs throw off much less heat for the same amount of light given. That room is going to have what's called a lower sensible heat ratio, and essentially means you need more dehumidification in that space. And we cover that in the best practices guides in both the LED and the HVAC guide. We talk about these elements a little bit. And as I was saying before, all the SOPs need to be adjusted. And I cannot recommend enough for a facility looking, as you're coming in, you want to make a switch over for compliance or for whatever reason, to set up a small room, a dedicated research room, and adjust your SOPs and make your mistakes on a few 4x8 tables instead of across an entire facility.